Hey guys, welcome to our channel. As you may know, if you watched our earlier videos, we've been working on a 1995 Beaver motorhome that we recently purchased. We've been doing outside work. If you go back and watch the earlier videos, you'll see everything we did there. If you go back real far, you'll see the fifth wheel camper that we rebuilt. So this is the inside of it. Didn't like the first thing I wanted to do is work on the flooring. Didn't like this flooring. It was a peel and stick tile. It was a nice tile, but somebody had put it in and I just wasn't happy with it. So we decided to get some more modern wood looking floors. Headed off to Home Depot, looking around trying to get some ideals. Ran across a pallet of this floor here that they had. I want to say it gave like 70 something cents a square foot. Somebody had bought it, didn't use it or returned it. I don't know what the deal was, but it was sitting in the middle of the aisle and had a sign on it. So it worked out. We had just enough. I think I had a box left, maybe a half a box left. So it was just enough. But I think it turned out really nice, as you'll see in the pictures at the end. While I had the floor up, or had to have I took out the couches, the chairs, and everything. And while I had the captain's chairs out, the one on the driver's side, I mean on the passenger side, the switch for it was broke and the footstool wouldn't go out. So I ordered a new switch. It was from Ford. It's a Ford switch. It didn't order it from Ford, but it's a Ford mechanism. So I ordered that new switch, and then I just cleaned everything underneath, greased it, and the footstool started working, and it's been working fine ever since. And then the little center console cabinet there that has, we use it more or less for storage. I think it came with a stereo. I don't know what was there originally. I think it was a stereo. I cut out some, actually those doors are made out of the wood flooring and I painted them black and put a beaver design on it, and that turned out sweet. Also, didn't like the old heavy TV there in the box, so pulled it out, put in a bracket there that I made, and mounted a flat screen TV. Then right here is the wood, the chrome latches for the pocket doors. I purchased these. They had them on closeout on another thing in the middle of the aisle. Got those for I think $1 a piece, and so I pulled out the gold ones and put these in, and they look really nice. The bathroom sink had been leaking. Tried to order a part just to fix it, and I was just going to paint the faucets, but the part was more expensive than the faucets. So ordered a new faucet, got it installed. Going to have to change it out. It should have been a higher neck. We've been getting by with it, but I'll be replacing that with one with a longer neck. Our next thing we had to deal with was this microwave. I worked on the panel, uh, got it working, but it was just had tape on it. It just looked bad. Somebody tried to glue it before and had glue all over the switches. So started looking for a replacement pad. Could not find the replacement keypad. Other than that, the microwave was great, and we used it like it was, but had to use a bamboo stick to open the door up and push it in the hole. So that was getting really old. So started looking for a replacement. Found some online. They were $500 or $700, and got on Marketplace, and I found this one. It was posted. It was showed it's still in the box. Called the lady and talked to her. Well, I didn't call her. We was messaging. They bought it for their motorhome and then ended up selling the motorhome before it ever got installed. Picked it up for I think less than $300, and it was a perfect fit. So that was really nice. Right after getting the flooring in, we were woke up one morning to water all in the floor. So that was a little bit of a crisis moment, and got to looking, and this is the hot water heater connection that's under a cabinet in the kitchen. You can see right there where it had split and busted. So I had to fix that. Luckily, it was no damage to the floor. It looks fine. Everything looks fine. So I got that fixed. Just glad it happened when we were in the middle of doing some other projects, so it didn't sit there for 2, 3, 4 days with a water leak. I worked, well, at the time of this, I was working on remotely and on the road. So we were traveling, and I was working remotely. So this table, it wasn't really working for me. It would work, but it took up a lot of room and didn't like the setup of it. So I found this butcher block drop down countertop at a discount store, closeout store, hardware closeout store. We purchased that. It's got two little levers underneath. You just push those levers in and that'll fold down. And we purchased 2 bar stools, installed that. I really like that because if we're doing something in there and we want a little more room, we can just drop that tabletop down and we have more room. Next up was this couch. I know it's a pretty couch, but it's also very dated. I was looking around for a new couch. Still probably will get a new one at some date. Just keep looking for a deal on one. But in the meantime, Kelly seen online some people doing some creative things with older furniture like this. So this is flat chalk paint and then some wax paint or something, and she did that and it turned out really nice. Looks really good. So that's a world of improvements on that. So here's the final pictures. This is the bathroom before, and then there's the bathroom after around that shower. That was quite interesting, cutting all those pieces to go around that shower. It turned out very nice. And then this is from the back looking to the front before, and then after shot. And then same thing here. This is from the front looking to the back, and then from the front looking to the back after. Turned out really nice. Sorry, the pictures are up and down and not sideways, but I was trying to get a shot of all the way through the motorhome. But I think it turned out really nice. Very happy with it. Plus, we did a lot of other little cosmetic things, and I'll leave a list of all the things we've done so far. And that's not even inclusive. There's so many little things. Every time I look at that list, I'm like, yeah, I forgot I did this. But stick around for the upcoming videos. We've got a lot more little projects we're doing in the motorhome, plus doing some traveling.